In the desert, a stunning woman was carefully targeting her prey through a telescope. A few days earlier, the middle-aged man before her had brutally assaulted her. Now she was going to make him pay for it. She aimed carefully, but the man seemed to sense danger and stared at her with eyes that resembled a lizard's. She quickly ducked into a corner to avoid being seen. Waiting for him to relax, she aimed again, confirming that she could take him down with one shot. With a sharp breath, she pulled the trigger. The powerful recoil threw her back, but she could hear the man's agonizing scream. Unfortunately, the bullet had only grazed his shoulder. She knew she needed to finish him off quickly, so she struggled to get up. But by the time she was back on her feet, the man was already gone. She followed the blood trail, but to her surprise, he had circled around and was behind her. A bullet barely missed her head, narrowly missing her by inches. She was lucky to escape. The man returned to his base and climbed into a large off-road vehicle, intending to run her over. But she had already positioned herself higher up, waiting for the perfect moment. As they collided, she shot and blew his head off. The man was dead, but her revenge wasn't over yet. She still had one more target, her ex-boyfriend, the coward who had watched her suffer and even tried to silence her afterward. Inside his villa, her ex was still enjoying his life, unaware of what was coming. With a swift turn, she aimed a shotgun directly at his head. Outside, she was as seductive as ever, but no longer just a plaything. She had become the cold, vengeful goddess. He tried to say something, but without hesitation, she pulled the trigger. The blast sent him flying, but he wasn't dead. She followed the blood trail, determined to finish the job. However, the villa was far more complex than she had anticipated, and after circling around, she still couldn't find him. In a panic, she slipped, and he seized the opportunity to attack from behind. The next thing she knew, she was knocked unconscious. When she woke up, her ex had lifted her up and was choking her, planning to strangle her to death. Desperately, she thrust her arm forward, stabbing her hand into his wound. The pain caused him to collapse to the ground. Seizing the moment, she grabbed the shotgun, turned it around, and shot him, ending everything. Bloodied and victorious, she walked across the villa's floor, the place where she had once been brutally assaulted. Now, it was the place where she had washed away all her pain and was reborn.